Hi, Seah.
Hi.
What's your favourite line from The Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 5 or 6?
I wasn't a stormtrooper, wise ass.
I wrote that line down too.
I did like that one. That did make me laugh. Hello, Branwen.
Hello.
What's your favourite line from The Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 5 and or 6?
Crazy tweak. Which is also a Mayfeld line.
Which is also Mayfeld. Ah, very good.
And we're going to come back to that line because I love it for a particular reason.
Okay.
But yeah, you are listening to Sisters of the Force.
Hello.
I'm Branwen.
And I'm Seah.
And this week we're going to delve into The Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 5, The Gunslinger, and Episode 6, The Prisoner.
Excellent.
A belting couple of episodes if ever I saw them. It's so good. Both of them are just so good.
They are good. They are definitely good.
We are sans guests this week. It's just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Oh, no. No, don't stop.
No. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
That's true.
So you're on your sort of rewatch now, aren't you?
I'm on a rewatch, yeah. I got really sick and I binge watched the entire first season.
I love that for you. That was so good.
And so now I'm rewatching. So I did my rewatch this morning. I kind of remember, because it's quite a recent rewatch. It's only been 2 weeks, I think. So
that's very recent.
So it's all quite fresh. It's all quite recent, which is really nice because none of my other rewatches have been that fresh. Some of them have been like 12 years, not fresh. So
I noticed that listening to the Last Jedi episode today that it's been some time. Since you watched it.
Just sometime.
Yeah, this is quite a recent rewatch for me as well, because we did start a rewatch not long ago.
Oh.
And we did similar to you. We did season 1. And then I think at that point I realised we were going to be doing it in the podcast. So we
held off.
Halted. And now I'm doing a rewatch of that, and then we can carry on with season 2 along with the podcast, which makes a bit more sense.
Yeah. Otherwise, it is quite a lot to just be like, going back.
Yeah.
And I think that the other thing I found is that I'm slightly confused because it's been so recently that I've watched it that I'm still not, like, the story is a bit jumbled.
Yeah, like the order of things.
The order of things, that's what I mean, yes.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's cool. It's good.
I love this little dynamic that we've got going on of you doing, like, a very recent rewatch.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting.
It's going to be interesting how we do season 2 now. I'm going to be like, oh, when do I binge that?
Do you binge? Yeah.
Do I binge?
How have you enjoyed Mando season 1? Like, and have you got any things that you particularly love about it?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been really loving it. I am obsessed with Grogu, although he's not Grogu yet. We keep saying this, but
the child.
He is the child. I'm completely obsessed. And I'm really enjoying like the little small stories, so it being like quite compacted, like especially these 2 episodes. There's no like, they're very separate things, and it's like we have that kind of one and done adventure.
Yeah. That's really cool. I think that's kind of why I was asking that, because I felt the same about these 2 episodes. I mean, there are other episodes that are one-offs, but these 2 feel particularly like that. They're quite different in feel. They've got different directors and different writers and everything, but they have got quite unique characters. A bit like episode 4 did last week, the Sanctuary one, which again, completely different feel, different
vibe to the other one.
And I think that kind of honours George's original Star Wars thing. He likes that serial, the old Flash Gordon TV series from last century.
Yeah, of course.
It picks up on that like adventure of the week, the monster of the week sort of thing.
Yeah. I like it. It's interesting to binge watch it. It would be a completely different experience if I was doing like 1 episode a week. But I don't, in all honesty, I do not remember a time when I did things 1 episode a week.
Yeah.
Because for the last however many years of my life, it's always been, no, I'm going to sit here from start to finish.
Wow, you're a binger.
I'm a binger. I am a binger.
But I think I'm like in a fairly unique breed in that I'm not a great binger. Sometimes.
Interesting.
I remember the first time I got the DVDs of The Mighty Boosh, which is a bit of a specific callback for anybody listening. If you're in the UK, you might know what we're talking about. If not, sorry. And I got them for Christmas, like all 3 seasons, I think, and we pretty much like
the whole thing
through them.
Love it.
in 2 days or something. Which that's probably the closest I've got to binging, other than like watching all 6 Star Wars films in a day. A Lord of the Rings marathon or whatever, which I've been known to do.
I think we've I didn't have a TV growing up for most of my growing up years. Up years. What does that even mean?
I know what you mean.
So we very rarely had TV. And when we did have a TV, it was like with a DVD player. It wasn't.
Yeah.
We never had like
live TV.
Live TV. Yeah. So if we had live TV, it was because we were somewhere else. Or if we had access to a TV, it was because we were in someone's house. And that's when you binge it, because you're only house sitting for 4 days or whatever.
I totally get that. Yeah.
And it's the same, like my mum comes to visit me now and she just goes, right, what series is good? What can I do in a night? And she'll stay up all night in my living room and just watch whatever it is.
That's wild.
Yeah, she will.
I don't think that she's alone. I think lots of people do that. Like fewer and fewer people, I think, probably have TVs nowadays.
Yeah.
And just consume on devices, and as we can now, you don't have to like be on the TV at 7:30 on a Saturday night or whatever. Like when I was a kid.
I did used to walk down to Gwenan's house to watch Doctor Who on a whatever day that was when I was a kid, and we lived
Saturday
like
night,
15-minute walk apart, so it's like my weekly waltz down the hill to watch Doctor Who.
There was something about that routine. I mean, I was there 3,000 years ago, and like you would assemble on the sofa weekly, and you couldn't miss it, kind of thing. I mean, I was there pre-video even, so you literally, if you didn't catch it,
that was it. It was gone. Anyway,
bit of a little.
That was a fun tangent.
I just thought it was interesting to go down there a little bit because of this nature. Like, because it's going to be interesting to see what happens in season 2 and 3, because as they go on, it becomes more of an arc, like an ongoing arc.
Yeah, got you.
And some people have stated a preference for this earlier style of like these kind of modular episodes. And obviously some people love the deeper, like ongoing storyline stuff as well. I like both. I think they do a good job of balancing them. Even in season 3, I feel like there's a good balance. Mix. So it's going to be interesting to see what you make of it all.
Well, there's some really interesting through lines through it all, isn't there? Like most of my notes for especially the Gunslinger episode was there's lots of, little seed of mystery. Carry on. That's going to be revealed later on down the line somewhere.
Surely is. There's a whole load of that in episode 5.
Yeah.
So let's get into the Gunslinger.
Let's do it.
Dave Filoni directing.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I'd forgotten that he directed episode 1 as well. Like he's quite prolific in his directing, because these are his like debut live action directing.
Okay, cool.
Like he did loads of directing in Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah.
Like he's very much from an animation background.
Yeah.
Like that's his history. And so this is the first time he's like gone into live action directing.
Fair play to him.
Obviously, having Jon Favreau as like your mentor to do that.
Then
can't really go wrong. Favreau,
you're gonna be fine.
He's done some pretty serious movies over the years.
We've got a really, really strong opening.
Yeah,
the mid-air fight straight away.
Super fast. I love how like old school it feels, like the dogfights from A New Hope. It's it's a quick camera movements and whooshes past and all of that stuff. It felt very real.
Yeah.
The sound design straight away. Sound design of the bounty hunter who's chasing him in his cockpit. Like the engine noise is like
it's wild.
What is this? It's such a cool sound.
What does that sound like?
It gave me like real arcade vibes, like arcade game, like space battle type games.
And then we've instantly got that's my line. Blow him up.
Exactly.
Which was a close second to my favourite line, actually.
Me too. It made me. I was like, I can't pick that because Seah's definitely going to pick that.
I nearly did.
Such a classic. It's pretty disturbing when he's left in space and like the whole ship is dead and it's silent.
Yeah.
And it's so rare that we're on a ship and we get actual silence.
Yeah, there's never silence.
And he's sort of flicking the buttons and like trying to get the ship back to life. And so we get yet another damaged ship making a crash landing on Tatooine.
Just in case. It's a bit of a theme going on here.
It is. Yeah.
My next note was women in STEM.
Yes. I mean, I could talk for an hour and a half about Peli Motto.
About Peli.
She's so, like, apart from the fact it's Amy Sedaris, who is just an icon of, like, American comedy and, like, character acting.
She's so great.
She's so versatile. And she, not to give too many spoilers away, but she's one of my favourite things about the episode of Book of Boba Fett. You know, the one that I keep going on and on about.
Okay, so we get more Peli action.
We get lots more. I think she's going to become more and more of a regular character because fans seem to love her. Like, I mean, why wouldn't you?
She is great.
She's just so good. Like, she's got that, like, extreme character thing going on, which is partly in the writing.
Yeah.
Apparently, the vision for her character was Danny DeVito in Taxi, which was...
Okay.
Have you seen Taxi? I don't remember watching it, but it's like a kind of American sitcom.
Yeah, I've seen bits of it.
I think. Yeah. And DeVito plays like the dispatch guy who's answering the phones, and he's like up in this caged kind of office, like away from everybody, lording over everyone. And I think like her little office,
it's
the glass same. Where she pretends not to be asleep later on. It's so fun. But like her comedy, but she's so warm and like she just does all the things like. She gives us all those lovely lines, like, you got a lot of carbon scoring building up top. You know, it's just like, that's She's feeding great. The Star Wars in me. It's feeding, as you say, the women in STEM thing. Love that. Do people in the US know what STEM is? Is it a universal term?
I don't know. Good question. Let me Google
Science, technology.
Science, technology, engineering. Magic?
Yeah, probably magic.
Do I know what STEM means?
I know what it is, but I've never actually thought about what it stands for. I'm guessing it probably is the same in the US. She's got the pit droids, which are like almost an extension of her character.
I love the pit droids.
She's got a whole droid thing going on. Like, I love how she brings back that thing about Mando not liking droids. Well, she doesn't bring it back, but her kind of workforce forces us to revisit that little characteristic of him.
And that leaves her working on the ship alone because all of her crew are droids.
Yeah, so she's just there doing the job with her. Like, I love the machines that she's got and she's like hitting them and it's all just really classic vintage Star Wars.
Yeah, great.
It's amazing how like that retro Star Wars thing. I've been trying to work out, like, obviously A New Hope set the tone for technology. You know, we've got like the displays in Luke's X-Wing, you know, and the tracking things and all that kind of stuff, and all of the control panels on all of the ships and in the Death Star and everything. And it's of that era. To me, it looks like repurposed arcade machines, which I'm pretty sure is probably what it was.
Yeah, would make sense.
And that's obviously continued. Like, filmmakers today are paying homage to that all the time, and it's like it's part of Star Wars. You know, we can't really change that without it not being Star Wars anymore.
Yeah,
but I don't know back then if it had a vintage feel or if it was. I don't think it did.
There's a bit of tech in the next episode that I was like, what is going on here? That's quite...
Oh, really?
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute. But
okay, cool.
We're coming back.
So he sets off into Mos Eisley.
Yes. Is this the same cantina as in A New Hope?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, the very one. And the name of it is slipping my mind.
No! That's not like you.
The confusing thing is it's not... I know. The original barkeep, whose name is also slipping my mind, in the Woolruff, something like that.
Oh, nice.
It's not his name.
Right,
I always thought that he was the owner, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
Before we get there, though,
I
just want to talk about the music. I've got
a music note.
The music, as he's walking through Mos Eisley, we get this kind of synth thing again, which is becoming more and more part of the score. Like, we kind of have moved a little bit away from like the first couple of episodes when it was all about the big tenor recorder.
Yeah.
You know, the do thing. And we're getting more into that sort of textural. We still get those recorder things happening, but we are getting a lot of this sort of synth texture, particularly in this episode.
Yeah.
And there's a particular sound that I've dragged onto the soundboard.
Have you? Go on.
Not from the episode, but from a 1991 rave track.
Oh.
Which obviously early rave and acid house, that whole era of the late 80s and early 90s UK dance music was partly about samplers, drum loops and little vocals and all that kind of thing, but it was also a lot about synthesizers, analog synthesizers. And there was a track by Joey Beltram that came out in 91 called Mentasm or something Mentasm. And the sound that it starts with is this weird synth sound, which I can't remember what synth it is that does it, but it became like a meme of its own.
Okay.
And it became known as the Mentasm sound.
Excellent.
And so I've got a bit of the Joey Beltram track.
Yeah.
So we're back in 91, raving hard.
Nice.
Because that sound, it feels like there's a lot of that in what Ludwig is doing. Yeah. Like it's not quite the Mentasm, but it's that really buzzy, kind of sawtooth wave.
It's the kind of music that hits my brain in a really nice way.
Yeah.
It's got like, it hits all the right frequencies that just makes me do things. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's a good sound.
It's a good sound.
But I've definitely noticed it. I hadn't really put it with Mentasm until this episode, and just something about that bit is as he's walking through the town, he sees the stormtroopers' helmets on the spikes.
Yeah.
Which is a dark.
It is dark. It's a dark image.
Visually dark.
Yeah.
I mean, spoiler alert, is how Clone Wars finishes. Like after all the seasons of Clone Wars, the very end of it is a similar thing. Not quite the same, but a similar thing.
Right.
And as we'll see eventually. But yeah, so look out for Mentasm.
Okay.
I bet Ludwig, knowing Ludwig's like history and his what he loves in music and everything, he would know. I bet he knows what
know about
is.
it. Yeah, that's fair.
So we get into the cantina. Yeah, which is now being run by droids. And not any old droid, but Eve 99 from Jabba's palace.
Excellent.
Which is the best full circle from a canteen that wouldn't allow
droids in, yeah.
We've now got Jabba's queen, like droid overlord running the bar.
Excellent.
We see a few little Easter eggy glimpses of people as he's kind of
wandering
arriving.
Around. Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, including Frog Lady, who we're going to meet next season.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's probably not the Frog Lady. It's of her species, which I don't know if we know the species name yet.
Ooh.
She's called Frog Lady in everywhere I've ever seen.
Okay.
It could be a bit of a Baby Yoda thing where we were
well, we don't know.
There's an insect. Did you notice the insect character guy?
Yes,
he's got,
I saw him.
He's got a name because we meet him later as well. He's called Dr. Mandible.
Nice.
And R5D4 that you might have recognised from A New Hope. He's the one that had the bad motivator.
Yeah.
When Lars buys him and then it goes wrong and he has to buy R2 instead. And it's confirmed that is R5D4.
That is wow.
Yeah, he's made his way to there. We see him again as well. So all three of those characters
come back.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Well, I don't know about Frog Lady, but the other two definitely do.
My next note in this was we meet the Gunslinger, and I just find him so annoying.
Yep. You and 99.9%. I tell you who doesn't.
Okay.
Is the other host, one of the hosts of Children of the Watch.
Okay.
Alex. He
doesn't find him annoying.
Well, he's got a bit. He's gone on and on and on and on. And he did admit in a recent episode that it was a bit.
He's annoying.
But he does. I think the consensus among us progressive Star Wars lovers is that he is intentionally annoying. He's written like that.
He's written to be annoying, but he's annoying.
Yeah, he is annoying. He is annoying. I don't have too much of an adverse reaction to him. I mean, I
do.
It's fine. I can see, like, he's clearly come from a bit of a privileged background. He's not a real bounty hunter.
No.
Like, he's trying to buy his way in.
He's a terrible bounty hunter. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He has no idea. His brand new macro binoculars that we see later, it's like,
he doesn't care about the money. He's not doing this for the right reasons.
Daddy bought me the binoculars.
Maybe that's what it is. I've met too many of these people in my life and I'm just like, no, other direction.
Stop pretending. I think he triggers people a lot like that. I would absolutely get that. But I like how he immediately, very quickly, he's like, okay,
I need your help.
Clean.
Yeah.
I'm not who I'm pretending to be.
Yeah.
Toro Calican. I can't say his name without thinking of Alex from Children of the Watch. So, Alex, if you're listening, you've scarred me for life.
Excellent.
I was a bit curious because I can't remember who it was. One of them says that there's no guild on Tatooine.
Yeah, it's the droid.
The droid, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that seems
sort
odd.
of confuses me a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because I think I sort of, in my brain, I kind of confuse bounty hunting and the crime underworld.
Crime syndicates,
and they're not the same thing.
No.
Like, bounty hunters are a separate thing and they can be, like, totally outside of the crime world.
Yeah.
There's obviously a lot of crossover.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Like, Boba Fett was working for Jabba and,
you
know, a lot of bounty hunters work for crime lords.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess it's not too unbelievable that there'd be no bounty hunter guild on Tatooine. Maybe Tatooine because it's such a wretched hive of scum and villainy, especially Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Maybe even the bounty hunter guild won't touch it.
Won't agree there.
It's so dodgy.
It's incredibly dodgy. We're not doing it.
Yeah. But we're introduced via a puck to Fennec Shand, who is possibly in my top 5 of Star Wars characters of all time.
Interesting. I was going to say I have questions.
Okay.
Where
have you got particular questions? Or?
Particular questions. Just intrigue. My note was intrigue. Who is this woman? But also in general, have we met her before and I've not because I've not done other things? Or what's the crack?
Right, chronologically,
Yeah.
I think this was our first meeting with her.
Okay.
I'm probably going to get loads of like DMs from people now telling me I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure she is now in several different things.
Okay.
Like we've also now seen her in animated as well.
Right.
She pops
So
up in The Bad Batch.
Yeah.
The Bad Batch is like 20 years before this or something.
Okay.
In between Clone Wars and A New Hope.
In between times. I feel like it was just because she was mentioned with such like, you should know who this person is. And I was like, I don't know whether it's a you should know who this person is because you've met her or it's a...
I don't think we had at this point. I think she was a new character and I think that was just a writing technique to make us feel like, ooh
intrigue.
She's going to be scary. Yeah. I mean, apart from the fact it's Ming-Na who is such an incredible woman, actress, everything. She's like in her late 50s, I think, and is in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as one of the main characters and is physically just incredible. Like she does loads of her own fight sequences and stuff. I wouldn't mind betting she does the fight sequence with Toro Calican that we see later on. She is a badass, for want of a better phrase.
Excellent.
I've got so much. And when I saw her in it, I was like, I cried.
Yeah.
Fangirl tears. Like she just...
Because there is a little bit of a, she's been shot and left, but not really. Yeah.
No one ever really
No one ever really does. If you don't actually see them burn a body.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really glad that they actually addressed that and gave us that epilogue.
The last bit, yeah.
Rather than just like she pops up again later on. Like I'm glad that we saw on the same day that she died, we assume, mysterious boots walk up. We'll talk about that when we get to it. The speculation
boots
at the time was pretty ripe and
was it
accurate, as it turned out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers. Fans guessing, and we all were guessing. Like, man, there is some pretty solid evidence as to who it is, and and it is that person.
It is that person. Okay, right.
Yeah.
If I guessed now, would it be really?
No. I'll be impressed. As impressed as I would if anybody guessed at the time.
Let me think about it.
I think I had an idea because of what was being rumored around at the time.
Okay.
There is an audio clue which I didn't notice at the time. I heard it when I watched it the other day. It's a very subtle audio clue. Anyway, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that when we get
there.
Jumping ahead. We're jumping the gun. Speeder bikes.
So yes.
Sorry.
Leaping onto our speeder bikes.
Welcome to my brain.
I'm just checking there was nothing I wanted to say about her about that it's just Fennec. I could just talk about Fennec for an hour.
We're coming back to her. So we're...
Yeah, we are. True. That's very true. I did want to say that I thought the guy who played Toro Calican is awesome. Like, he nails the part so well.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give him that. I'm still annoyed.
He does manage to source some pretty good speeder bikes, though.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Actually, no, they're pretty rusty looking. And
they look so familiar, though. Like, the handles look really familiar. It's all like it's quite nostalgic-y speeder bikes. I like it.
If you've been listening to the last couple of episodes, you know there's a new segment that we're doing called End Geek Girls, which I almost did.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Point.
You almost did it. Oh, you don't do it. Okay.
Because there was a lot of talk in the role-playing game about swoops, which are very like speeder bikes.
Yeah.
I think we talked about them in the solo episode that we did a few weeks back.
I think we did.
Yeah, because I love swoop gangs. I was reading about them today in my old source book. And I think one of them is more of a swoop. I think it's the one Mando's got. It's a bit lower slung and it's got like Harley Davidson style, like touring bike handlebars. Handles. God, you can tell how into biking I am. I love that they're very different, the two bikes.
Yeah.
They're like secondhand, whatever he could pick up.
Just rackety.
He's a resourceful guy.
He's a resourceful guy. He's all right. He's doing a thing. But that whole sequence of them on the speeder bikes, the music is amazing.
Yeah, like properly Western.
Cinematography is amazing. It's like, this is visually and sonically a treat.
It is. We have the Spanish guitars.
Yeah.
Like, it's spaghetti Western again.
Yeah.
Which totally suits, the Gunslinger. I mean, that's the title of the episode. Although, who is the Gunslinger? Is it Mando?
I always assumed it was,
Fennec?
what's his name?
Toro Caligan?
Yeah. The annoying one.
He does do a bit of a quick draw
at
the end, doesn't he? So maybe
I kind of thought he's the Gunslinger, but he's like, he fancies himself as a gunslinger. He's not actually one.
He is, yeah. Mando is the true gunslinger.
Yeah.
And they kind of race across the dunes and we get that lush scene with the Tuscans.
Yes.
That
a little
kind
bit
of
of Tuscan lore.
a little bit of intro Tuscan lore setting us up for the future.
Yeah.
And that gag of like, why don't you tell them yourself? And then there's two Tuscans and we get the bit of Tuscan music.
So good.
But seeing Mando, using sign language with them and having a conversation with them and not having any of Toro's like xenophobic.
No, Mando's
like,
just on it.
Xenophobic. Yeah, he's really, talking to them, which I really love.
And he's super chill about them as well. He's just like, carry on.
And they seem to like respect him. And he negotiates their way across the thing, which is a totally, it's a non-critical part of the story. They didn't need to put that scene in, but it tells us a lot more about Mando.
Yeah.
And it introduces us to a bit of Tuscan lore, which I don't know how far ahead they'd written, but I think they had written season 2 at this point.
Okay.
Because not giving anything away, there might be more Tuscan stuff going on. And I've already hinted that there might be in the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Like, it's just really interesting storytelling, subverting what we all thought.
About them.
Which is a really good kind of allegory for privilege and who, I mean...
That whole line of... They think we're the outsiders.
Who has the right to be there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is really, really cool. I'm loving that for this series.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get to the place where Fennec is hiding out.
Yes.
And we get to see her, I looked this up, 785 MK Fire Puncher X sniper rifle.
Of course you
with
did.
Custom thermal scope. I mean, Mando did say it's an MK.
He did say something. I didn't take that in, but I glazed
or an MK
over
sniper rifle. But I had to look up the entire name because I kind of wanted to know because he did say it was modified.
Yeah,
and I wanted to know
how it was modified. Scope.
And I think it's the thermal scope. Yeah. Which is a big plot point because obviously they used that against her. With their flares.
I said my note about her was that she seems cool, but she's a bit slimy.
She's very sneaky. In fact, when we get to that bit, there's a very specific reference I want to talk about musically, which is very tenuous, but it does feed into that. I got to call out, like Mando's got a couple of lines that are clearly just like the most glaring Easter eggs ever. He says she's got the high ground.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I may have slightly rolled my eyes, but because Pedro delivers it so well, it's like, no, it's fine. It's
fine.
All good.
We'll let it slide.
I liked Toro like playing with Mando when he thinks he's sleeping. And we all know that Mando's awake.
Not,
Mando's
like, just watching him. You're done.
It's so funny. But they embark on that reckless charge once night falls.
Just like, let's just go.
Let's just go. Fast, straight towards trust in these flares.
Yeah.
We have all that synths again and strings, synths and strings, which is definitely part of the Mando like sound world.
Yeah.
Sequenced synths like arpeggiators or
or gated something.
That kind of thing. Yeah, with strings as well. Loving it.
So good.
There's an amazing, my favorite bit of cinematography, I think, so far in the whole of The Mandalorian, is when Toro kind of reaches her and he swerves around to the right or something, one way or the other anyway, just like a hard kind of, almost like a skid stop, which they're on repulsor lift, so don't know how that works.
Don't know how that works,
but he rolls around to one side and a flare goes off at the same time, and like he's illuminated in full white flare light temporarily as he turns. But the rest of the cinematography is still nighttime, and it's just like this kind of weird it looks so real. It looks so real, whether they built a like speeder bike on a crane or something so they could actually have him on it and actually light it in the volume. I don't know.
Don't know how they did it.
No.
Wow.
But it's a beautiful shot. It looks, it's so realistic you don't even notice until you've watched it 6 times or whatever. And then it's like, oh, wow, that shot.
Wait a second.
Her hand-to-hand fight with him, like I said, I think Ming-Na, she's so, just going to keep saying how amazing she is.
Great.
But they just have that awesome like fight with, again, great synths.
Yeah, my note there was good music, kid still annoying.
But you know he's already, now we're kind of like counting down for the demise of Toro. I noticed that Mando, when he's like watching, we see from his POV, you know, through his vision in his mask, and it's all glitchy. Why is it glitchy? Get that fixed. I mean, I know like holograms are always glitchy in Star Wars. I've often wondered this, like even the Jedi Council at the height of their, you know, they still have glitchy holograms. There's nobody
sort out your holograms, people. What's going on?
There's nobody written a bit of like AI script or something to just smooth out any lack of connection problems.
The binocs were okay. Why is his mask not?
His brand new binocs, crystal clear.
Fine.
But Mando's like brand new
Beskar
helmet. I don't know. Is his helmet new? I know most of his armor's new. I don't know if
his helmet is new as well, because it looks shinier after he's been to Seah.
He's been buffing it anyway. But clearly not worried about the electronics.
No, not at all.
Because it was very. So, and then we get our second Mando callback quote: "She's no good to us dead."
Yeah.
Which is Boba's line from Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
Nice.
He's no good to me dead. And Mando, what are you doing? Going off?
Just being like...
Is he trusting?
He's so
Toro?
Annoyed. He's annoyed with him. He can't deal with him anymore. It's just like,
he just can't be bothered anymore? But like he needs the money. He does need the money from the bounty. So I don't know.
My thought was that, I can't be asked to argue with this kid, and it's just going to waste my time, so I'm just going to go and do it.
I think you're right.
That was the vibe I got. That's how I was feeling about him as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cut to a gorgeous sunrise shot of Toro reclining on the bike.
Yeah.
And she's sitting in the right-hand side of the frame.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And this is when she starts, like
being
you
slimy.
mentioned earlier on, she's a bit slimy, yeah. And immediately there's a bit of music, which I kind of went back and watched it on YouTube. I was trying to find the clip, but I couldn't quite find it. So maybe it was slightly in my head, but it reminded me when she starts talking to him of in the original animated Jungle Book.
Oh, yeah.
The snake sings the hypnotized song to Mowgli.
Trust in me.
Yes. And it felt like, I think that's a sort of pseudo rag melody in the old Disney film, you know, when they would like appropriate another country's musical style. It's got that kind of semitone vibes, like a harmonic, minory, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
And the music around this part of the episode is similar harmonically to that. I'm sure that's not a reference, but Jon Favreau did direct the live action Jungle Book.
Oh, there we go.
So we'll have watched the original Jungle Book loads and loads and loads while developing that.
And
I mean, it's a trope, like the kind of hypnotizing.
Cool if true.
Yeah. It's just like eerie hypnotizing music.
Yeah.
Because it feels like she's trying to hypnotize him.
Yeah. She's just trying to get her away.
She's a smooth talker.
She's a smooth talker. And he's just too heavy-handed.
She could smooth talk me anytime. Sorry, this is a family podcast.
Keeping that. I'm having that soundbite.
He is, yeah. He's. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't quite fall for it. He pretends to fall for it, and then he double crosses her. Really, yeah. Point blank range.
Yeah, but again, heavy-handed. Like he could have. There was other ways of doing that.
He could have got the best of all the worlds here.
And that's kind of even what, like, when Mando comes back and realizes what's happened, he just kind of sighs.
Yeah, like, oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, because the kid could have potentially taken Fennec back with him.
Yeah.
And got the money and got Grogu because he knows where Grogu is.
Yeah, he knows where Grogu is. Yeah.
He could have had everything.
Yeah.
Apart from Mando himself, but if you got Grogu and
then you're more likely to get
Fennec Shand, that's like plenty of But anyway, he doesn't. He, as you say, very heavy-handed.
Yeah,
it's a very shocking moment though.
Yeah,
there's like this weird bit of, I don't know if I would call it music or sound design straight after. Like the blaster bolt happens and it's a regular blaster bolt sound.
Yeah,
but there's this kind of weird, almost echo. Oh, like it's a really deep, like. Heavy feeling.
I assumed that was because they were in a canyon.
But so maybe. It might be like actual echo.
Yeah. That's where my head went when I heard it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was probably my initial thought. But then when I was looking back at it today, I was thinking,
are they in a canyon?
Score? Like,
yeah, of course.
They're kind of on a dune, like in a canyon-ish. Yeah. I don't know. But it's very dark anyway, and it made me feel like I'd been shot in the stomach, which I guess was the intention.
What's the intent? Yeah. Yeah. But it puts you back on her side then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess there's, I think there is a bit of like, wait, that was a bit unsportsmanlike.
That was unnecessary.
Yeah. And like her reaction is almost like less about her injury and more about the fact of like, what?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Like her surprise is like really apparent.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Controversial.
Amazing shot to which I screamed at and then had to go and get a book to show my mum and dad. The first time we watched this. Mando on the back of a dewback, and there's like a low angle shot which I'm going to post on our Instas for you to go and check out if you're listening. Because in the original novel, the original novelization of Star Wars, there were like color photographs at a couple of points in the book, I think. Like, I don't know if you would have been in your lifespan, but like, old paperbacks.
Is it in your lifespan?
Especially film like novelizations, they would have some. It's just like a regular paperback, but like about
every
a third
so
of the way
often
through the book, there'd be some color, glossy, pages.
I know what you're on about. So I've been around for a while.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of paperbacks still that have that, and if not, some vintage ones floating around. But yeah, there's a photo of a stormtrooper on a dewback in Tatooine.
Oh.
There's exactly the same angle.
Right.
100%. That I don't think is a shot in the film. It was like a publicity shot or a deleted scene or something.
Yeah. Wow.
And they've intentionally filmed. It's exactly the same.
Popped it there.
Like,
wow.
It could not be any more similar. So I'll post it side by side.
Yeah.
On our Insta so that you can check it out.
So I suppose meanwhile, Grogu has been with Peli this entire time.
Yeah.
I wonder what they got up to. When
she's been
get to see that?
She's
been babysitting Grogu.
When she's not playing sabacc with the pit droids.
Yeah.
I think that's what she was playing.
Yeah.
She's playing some.
She is quite maternal towards him though, which is quite nice.
She loves little Grogu.
Yeah.
She is us, basically.
Yeah.
Like, as an audience, we just want to
look after him.
Get him some bone broth. Get him something with bones in. That's what she says.
Bones in, yeah. Which is what he needs. He's an apex predator.
So funny. We're beginning to find that out, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's been looking after him, but she does fall victim to Taro's schemes.
Yeah. Yeah, so Mando appears back and they're being held at gunpoint and she's a bit like, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah.
I'm a bit lost.
It is a bit of a stalemate, but you can never underestimate Mando.
No. I like her line about, you're cleverer than you look. What did she say? When she goes
takes
to cuff him.
Absolutely no from Mando whatsoever.
But also, my other note about this was, so Mando goes to get cuffed, he uses the flare again.
Flare thing, yeah.
The flare thing again. And then he shoots Toro, but he's holding Grogu. I said, that's so irresponsible parenting of you. What are you doing?
It is, but I mean, he is a bounty hunter parent, so there's that added thing. And maybe he is the gunslinger after all, because...
Don't shoot the thing holding the child.
He does know that Grogu is quite capable of quite a lot.
Yeah, that's true. He's quite agile, isn't he?
I think he knew, like, if it was a child that he didn't know, he might not have done that, I'd like to think. But because he knew that Grogu would leap out of Toro's falling
and he does. He runs off.
Yeah.
he runs off and hides.
Not without giving us a little bit of a heart attack first.
Yeah.
I was like, where is Grogu?
No. My next note was just that Peli's fun and she's a much more responsible parent.
Beautiful. When he says, will that cover me? When he gives her the money and she's like, does that terrible kind of like, yeah,
I'll cover you.
I'll cover you. So funny. And finally, the Spurs.
Intrigue. The
Spurs.
Spurs.
We hear the slight jingling of the Spurs.
Yes, I did hear Spurs. I knew there was something going on. Okay, who wears Spurs? I'm not even going to guess because we'll get too many DMs telling me I'm wrong.
Because everybody knows, except for you.
Everyone knows except for me. And it's my podcast and I will not be told that I'm wrong.
I mean, you could pretty much take a pretty uneducated guess knowing where we're going with our podcast in the coming weeks. And I don't know that we knew.
You didn't know at the time?
No, we didn't know yet.
No. Okay.
We were literally like...
stabbing in the dark.
There were rumours about things, about films that might be being made or stories that might be being written, but we didn't know anything
for definite. Okay. All right.
But yeah,
I'm going to leave that then.
There was a lot of debate. Yeah, we will revisit it when the time is right.
Cool.
It's a fun episode.
It is a fun episode. I enjoyed it.
It's pure Western. It's pure Mando.
Yeah.
It's just great, yeah. and just because of Peli. I mean, Peli, she comes back again and again. I think you would call her a recurring character at this point.
Okay.
I just get absolutely freaked out about how many different types of acting she can do. I was watching The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt around the same time as this. Yeah. And it took me quite a long time to spot her in that and think, my gosh, that's the same. Like, because I'm not great at remembering actors and names and stuff. They don't store up in my brain very well.
I remember faces really well, but I don't remember I don't remember names.
She looks so utterly different. I mean, a lot of it is a wig, like a wig. She wears a different wig in each of those two shows, which is a completely different wig. But Peli, I feel, is like, I don't know, in her 50s, whereas the character in Kimmy Schmidt is probably in her 70s. And like, she's one of those actors that can play a long way either side of her actual age.
Yeah, and just do it.
She's a really funny follow on Instagram as well.
Is she?
As an actress. Yeah, she posts
That's a good plug.
She mostly just posts silly, like, meme videos. Like, there's very little stuff on there that's like weighty, but it's just a fun thing.
Follow. Love that.
Yeah.
Good. We need more fun things.
So I think she, for me, wins character of the episode.
Yeah, fair. Fair enough.
And that's even with Fennec Shand in it, so that says a lot because Fennec Shand is amazing.
Also favourite.
Yeah, I'd have a job to choose between those two, actually.
That's fair. All right, then we're on to episode 6.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this one. I love a good heist.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really tense.
It's so fun.
Rick Famuyiwa, amazing director. He's gone on to direct plenty more Mando.
Okay.
I think he's got really, really involved, actually. I think even in writing and stuff, I seem to remember in season 3. He's like a big part of Mando. Yeah. And I think this episode really like consolidated that. Yeah. It's just so well executed. Like the tension of it all the way through, like for all different reasons, like the tension of the actual heist, but the tension of the characters on the heist.
It's nuts. There's so much going on.
Yeah, we learn so much about lots of different people and lots of different situations. And there is some ripple out after this. Okay. Just again, spoiler alert, but there is a little bit, only a little bit, but it's a good bit. Really, really good bit, actually.
Okay. Good to know. My first note was, ooh, mystery and intrigue. We open on mystery and intrigue.
It's our catchphrase. It's going to be our catchphrase.
Forever.
Oh, no, that's what we said we were going to do. Is some,
we're going to make merch.
Yeah, intrigue merch. I'm on it. Okay. What scenario or character or what would represent intrigue?
It's all right, I've got one. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, though. I'm just going to show you late one night.
Oh my gosh, intrigue.
Exactly.
Meta intrigue. I mean, I think I would, like, if I was going to design a t-shirt, I'd probably put Sheev Palpatine pre-Scar.
Yeah, sure.
Like doing the Simpsons.
Doing Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns hand thing.
Yeah.
Intrigue. Maybe that would work.
Intrigue. He's the grandfather of intrigue. We'll have multiple intrigue designs. I think it's worth it at this point. I love this like opening use of the volume because although we have mentioned the volume a bit, I think, on this show.
Yeah.
The volume, if you didn't know, I mean, please go and watch The Gallery on Disney Plus if you don't know anything about the volume, because it tells you all about it. It's like a behind the scenes of Mando season 1.
Yeah.
And it shows you how it works. It's phenomenal. It's like a horseshoe. I thought it was 360, but it's like a horseshoe
shape.
Like bank of screens, basically, with super high definition resolution on them that is linked to the movement of the camera. So it uses like motion sensors and that kind of thing. So as the camera moves, or as the camera parallax changes, then the footage that's being shown on these super high quality screens changes as well.
And does all the lighting.
And obviously, like in the last episode, it's just superb because you can have like these huge Tatooine vistas without needing to go near a desert. Yeah. The sunrise shot on Tatooine like is made possible because of the volume, because it just lit, you know, the actors' faces so beautifully and backlights and all of that stuff.
It's clever.
But here we're seeing it in a completely different context to create a bridge of a ship, which in the old days, if you look at films like Return of the Jedi, for instance, would have been a matte painting, which is great and beautiful, but you could only have like two angles. You might have two matte paintings and your stuff. Complete tangent. Forgot to mention in the last episode. As Din is flying into Tatooine, they use two matte paintings of Tatooine, one of a canyon and one of Mos Eisley in the distance.
Okay.
They're the actual matte paintings from A New Hope.
What? Oh, that's cool.
They dug them out, cleaned them up, probably scanned them.
And used them.
And I hadn't noticed. I was reading The Art of the Mandalorian a couple of days ago before watching the episodes. So then when I watched the episodes, I looked out for it and immediately I was like, why did I not see this before? It's so cool that they're the actual same ones.
That is cool.
So they are still using matte paintings, but
they've also got the volume.
Nostalgia. But they've now got the volume. So they could have projected the matte paintings onto the volume. Maybe, I don't know. But they've got somebody's 3D built this sort of starship hangar.
The whole bridge, yeah,
which is
that's cool.
Wild. I also read in the Art of the Mandalorian that they worked really hard on the fact that outside the ship, you get blue light, like the shielding of the aperture for the hangar. Has got like blue light around it, which is very pale blue, which is typically what we see in big capital ship hangars. But inside, everything's orange. You've got like sparks, people working on ships, and it's all very warm orange light. And the contrast of those two, I don't think it has any particular story relevance, but like visually, I mean, blue and orange are opposing colours on the colour wheel. And cinematographers use that a lot because human skin, whatever shade of skin it is, it has that kind of brown orange, you know, like we're in the warm colour palette. And so they often like bleach out the background to sort of a bluey greeny colour to make the people stand up. Exactly.
People pop.
And I feel like there's something similar going on cinematography wise here.
Okay.
Just to make it feel really human or species, human people.
My note for this was, it's such a shady gang. There's like They seem instant shade.
I just heard so many great characters in this episode because all of the characters are so amazing.
Yeah.
They're all shady in their own way.
Yeah.
Like they've all got different edginess to them.
Different
they
things
make me
going on.
so nervous. I can't. Like the whole time, particularly when they're en route in the Razor Crest and they're teasing Mando about how I'm just like,
oh no, yeah, it's on edge constantly.
Can we talk about each of them? Because I love them all.
Yes.
I mean, we got Ran, who is just lovable, hateable.
Yeah, I was not sure the entire time how I felt about him. I was just like, I'm unsure of you, sir. You freak me out a little bit, and I don't know why.
He gives us this sense of security that he and Mando have got history.
And they seem to know each other, and they seem to like each other.
The fact that Mando has gone back to him,
Yeah.
It makes you feel like, well, if Mando thinks he's okay, then he must be okay.
Maybe he's all right.
But he's also really shady.
He's not. He's horrible.
He's not a great man at the end of the day.
And then just right there, kill him. No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't really care about the rest of his crew not coming back either.
No questions asked.
His team that he's assembled.
Terrifying.
So that's him. We don't spend so much time with him, so we don't really get to know him. We're never going to.
No, he's done.
But we've got this amazing cast of 4.
Yeah.
So in order of how we meet them, we meet Mayfeld first.
Yeah.
So Mayfeld, I don't really know the actor, but I know he's really, really famous as a comedian.
He is really famous. I don't know him either.
Yeah. I think I just don't follow American. I watch American comedy TV.
Yeah, but not stand-up.
But I don't watch stand-up and stuff.
No, neither do I.
Because apparently people didn't expect him to do this.
Oh, interesting.
Because he's so comedy and he's so known for that.
Yeah.
They didn't expect him to do it this way because he plays it so straight.
He plays it really straight.
He's an incredible actor.
Yeah.
It's a masterclass, his performance. And no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Okay. But he is really good. I cannot overstate how good he is coming up as well. He's got this kind of weird gun thing going on.
What is that?
The shoulder gun.
Shoulder gun appears.
It's just an extra gun.
Appears when he's annoyed.
So he can shoot around corners without having to stick his head round.
That's pretty clever, to be fair.
It is, yeah. It looks very janky to me, as though it's not going to really be reliable, but it's
Well, what's
fun.
it connected to?
Yeah. It's an Inspector Gadget kind of thing.
Yeah.
Who's next? Is it Berg next?
Berg next. We meet Berg next.
It's that time. West End Geek Girls time.
Yay! I'm so excited.
If you've not been listening to this, if this is your first Sisters of the Force.
What are you doing? Go back to the beginning.
Yeah, go and start from episode 1.
You can start where you like. I'm not bothered.
Absolutely. We're very much dip in, dip out if you want, although we'd obviously like it if you stay with us. But for the last few episodes, I've been doing this little feature called West End Geek Girls. Back in the day, in the late 80s, West End Games, a US company, brought out Star Wars, the role-playing game, which is very much like Dungeons & Dragons, but set in the Star Wars universe. And I used to play it when I was at school. I loved it so much. I still love it. I've still got all my books. So I noticed that especially Filoni and Favreau, I don't know which, or maybe it's Pablo Hidalgo, somebody from Lucasfilm is drawing on stuff from the original role-playing game. And it's got me more and more intrigued about all of this because I keep spotting things and thinking, that was in the role-playing game and I've not really heard of it since. Where has it come from? So I've been doing a bit of research. There's a book that's recently come out that I've forgotten the name of in typical Branwen style, but next week I will mention it. That's written by one of the guys that was involved with West End Games at the time. And he's talking about how, for instance, the ISB, if you've watched Andor, the Imperial Security Bureau is a big part of that story. That originated in a Star Wars source book as almost a sort of little throwaway adventure component. And it's now become part of one of the
part of the universe.
Biggest parts of Star Wars universe. Yeah. So I've decided, sorry, Seah, that every episode, for as long as I can keep it going, I'm going to dip in at some point and talk about one of the things in whatever we've been watching, which goes back to the RPG. Yeah. Okay, so fair play. He's a Devaronian, and Devaronians go back to A New Hope. They're one of the first species we see in the Cantina, briefly. But we didn't really hear anything about them throughout the whole original trilogy. They have come back since. We've seen them in, I think, the Clone Wars, definitely in Rebels. There's an amazing Devaronian in Rebels.
Yeah.
But this is one of the first live-action Devaronians we've seen, and he's really cool. I love him as a character. So I looked up Devaronian because one of the things that West End Games did with the role-playing game is they looked at all of the aliens that we'd had in the original trilogy that probably didn't have a name or had a silly name, like the Star Wars figures would come out. And so there was a figure called Hammerhead, and there was a figure called Walrus Man, and Snaggletooth.
All of those kind of things,
Nobody named their species, but role-playing game gave them proper names. So Greedo's species became Rhodians, and Hammerheads became Ithorians, and so they fleshed them out. Or they didn't even have a name at all, like a Devaronian. We didn't have a clue what this was going to be called.
Yeah.
So Devaronians are mammalian bipeds, which we know. I did not know most of this, or I'd forgotten it.
Okay, interesting.
The males of the species have completely hairless, red-tinted skin.
Yeah.
With a pair of dark horns, obviously.
Yeah.
Apparently, the females are covered with a mat of thick fur, ranging from white to brown, depending.
Nice.
And they don't have horns either, so they look completely different to the males, which I had no idea about. In fact, I feel like I've possibly come across a female in a role-playing game that looks like a male one, which isn't quite right. Unless it's a trans Devaronian, of course, which
could be.
That's a whole
thing
to explore.
to unpack.
They're very different as well. Like, the two sexes are very different personality-wise. Males are very interesting and they lead exciting lives full of action and adventure, but they're not very trustworthy or dependable, apparently. Whereas females are very dependable and trustworthy, but they're not so interesting because they often allow their responsibilities to consume them, which is quite an interesting thing. So the males go out around the galaxy exploring. They've got wanderlust and they travel around. So if you're playing a role-playing game, chances are you're going to be playing a male if you want to play a Devaronian, because the females tend not to leave.
They're staying at home.
Their home planet, they stay at home and they govern it. They are the government. They don't let the males get involved at all. They absolutely shun them.
That sounds great, actually. I
was going to say, when I first started reading this, I was about I'm not sure about this. By the way, this is from the Galaxy Guide Volume 4 Alien Races book, which was like an amended part, like an add-on to the main game. So they're governed by the females who don't allow the males to participate, even if they wanted to. It's a very organized government and it's built around stability and strength. And the males are, in quotes, allowed for rather than considered part of society. Which that sentence
this is great.
Is what made me want to. There were several things I could have done in this episode for West End Geek Girls, but this was the one. Because I thought
that actually sounds great.
Hilarious.
A little planet where it makes complete sense. Like, because when you originally said they're not very interesting, I was like, that doesn't sound like fun.
This.
But then,
this is the 80s. Gosh,
actually,
patriarchy.
Just a planet on my own. Yeah, wait, just
fair play.
Let's just send all the males off to other places.
It says. It gets better. It says that Devaronian males are wanderers and vagrants and are extremely self-centered.
Good.
However, it does say that they're generally not concerned with material wealth. Well, I think Berg is an exception.
Berg seems to be,
He's in it for the money, I think.
Yeah. Or he's in it for the violence.
He says as long as they have enough money to enjoy themselves, which that probably is Berg. He just likes to have a good time. Earn some money, do some violence, and probably buy some Corellian brandy.
It's going to surprise you, but he's the muscle.
They're not very political at all because of their lack of ties. The males, this is. Because they don't have a tie to any particular location. They're just ready to move on.
Sure.
So in terms of the role-playing game, they were kind of good to meet because they'd be useful non-player characters to take the party somewhere because they're constantly traveling. So that was their kind of role. Anyway, that was the little tangent about Devaronians. I love Berg. I can't remember who the actor is again. I think he's quite well known. I didn't recognize him, but he's just so good.
He's
so
great.
Good.
He is fun.
He embodies, obviously there's a lot of prosthetics and stuff that's gone into his
look,
like makeup and everything, but he just embodies it. It looks and feels so natural.
Yeah. And then we've got Zero. I love Zero.
Did you recognise his voice?
Of course I did. It's Richard Ayoade. Of course. I know that voice as soon as it speaks.
We've got so many British comedy greats in Star Wars playing droids now.
Yeah,
we've got
quite.
Matt Berry is coming up as a droid.
No.
David Tennant is a droid.
What?
I mean, he's not a comedy great, but he's a
great
British great.
We'll have him.
And he is quite comedy.
He is
Good
quite
Omens
comedy.
is comedy,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah. Oh, I laughed my head off when he first spoke.
I want him as a sat-nav voice.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a note about that. My note was, I want Richard Ayoade to voice my sat-nav as Zero, and then in brackets I put, or Michael Sheen as any version of himself he wants to be.
We are missing Michael Sheen in the Star Wars galaxy so far.
He's busy, man.
Yeah. He's a bit of a Sisters of the Force favourite, just for our listeners' sake.
Just so they
know. He may come up again. But yeah, this is a bit of a cyclical moment because we mentioned Boosh earlier on.
We did.
And now
we're back to Richard
Sabu
Ayoade.
from Boosh. Oh, British comedy greats. We love him. He's so good. And I don't think he was in the suit. I meant to look up who was actually
in the suit
performing.
Whoever is in the suit is great.
Oh, so
but
good.
like his sound design as well, I love all of his movement is it's like louder than we've had before. He looks like a fly.
Yeah, his face, like I read in the art book, I hadn't even noticed it, but I'm glad I read it before I watched it again because they were so chuffed that when they went to hyperspace, and because in the volume, you know, they're inside a kind of part set of the cockpit of the Razor Crest.
Yeah, sure.
And the stars going to the star lines for hyperspace is obviously on the volume walls.
Yeah.
So it reflects in his like eyes, in his insectoid eyes. And if you watch it again, just look out for when they jump because it is the coolest bit of cinematography.
Excellent.
You could never do that if you didn't have the volume. Like you couldn't CGI that in the way it just looks so organic and real. It like sells not only Zero as a droid and his like texture and everything, but it also sells going to hyperspace. Like you actually believe, we can go to hyperspace because it's reflected in Zero's eyes. Can I get that on a t-shirt?
Yeah. Yes. I love it.
Last but not least,
God. Yeah,
you can introduce her because you know much more about her than I do.
I know about that.
You introduced her to me.
Did I?
I think
back in the day. Back in the day,
when she played a character we shall not name in a film series
in a franchise that we shall not name. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So apart from being in a franchise that we shall not name, in a film series that we shall not name, and being a character that we shall not name, she's a musician, and. They are one of my all-time favourite festival bands, Molotov Jukebox, which means she's really accessible. I've hung around near her so many times.
Yeah.
Which is just like, what?
I think I follow her on socials, and I think she is quite chatty. Like
she's really chatty. Yeah, Natalie Tena. We should probably name her. That's
yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Rather than just leaving her a mystery.
I mean, they could go and Google. Or
they could go and Google. I love her to pieces. I think she's got like an incredible sense of humor, and her playing and like performance as a musician is just lush. She's magical.
Yeah.
But in this, she's terrifying.
Crushes it. I noted, like, it isn't a quote exactly, but she cat hisses.
She does,
like a lot, which isn't a Twi'lek thing particularly, and she doesn't have the Twi'lek French accent, so she's clearly like Hera,
she's
a
Twi'lek
that's lived among other races so much that she's lost her accent. It was probably even brought up not on Ryloth or anything.
My note was, have we ever seen a Twi'lek like her? Because she's scary.
Yes.
Okay.
In the animated shows.
Okay.
We go to Ryloth a lot in Clone Wars and sometimes in Rebels as well. And because one of the main characters of Rebels is a Twi'lek, so we go to Ryloth in connection with that and her family. And because Ryloth as a planet suffered hard under the Empire. I think they weren't part of the Republic, possibly. And the Empire sort of enslaved, it was just awful. Which is why the first Twi'leks that we meet are in Jabba's palace, one being his head honcho and the other being a dancer slave girl. You know, there's this whole they've had a really difficult time and still are, even in the New Republic era. Like, it's not been a very peaceful place to come from.
Still not good, yeah.
So I think there are lots of aggressive Twi'leks out there who've been fighting for so long, forever, or were enslaved and have had to escape or fight their way out or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
It's a really, challenged race of people, species.
I forget that Jabba's henchman is a Twi'lek, actually.
yeah, he's very different, I guess, because he's kind of an older one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see all sorts. There's all kinds of Twi'leks. I mean, Hera from Rebels is just the most beautiful mother figure character. She's so nice.
Yeah.
You just want her to be, part of your family. And
there
are other Twi'leks that we've met that are equally lovely, but then we have also met some scoundrels.
Yeah. I did also note that Xi'an in particular, she has her own set of like very tango-esque violin score that comes in with her.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I mean, she dances around a lot. Like physically, she's very like striker
she's
pose.
Graceful, yeah.
But she's and when we
terrifying.
See her fighting with knives, she's lethal. I love her name, by the way, Xi'an, which is like Xi-AN.
AN,
I know a lot of Twi'lek. Well, the word Twi'lek has a hyphen, not a hyphen, sorry, an apostrophe.
It's got apostrophe
in the middle of it. And I've seen other names that have apostrophes in them as well.
Okay. So yeah, my next note for this was they're off in the Razor Crest. Mando's annoyed that Zero's flying the ship.
Yeah.
And then they all start peer pressuring him to take his helmet off.
Terrifying. Before we get into that, because that is like terrifying. Just your point about him not liking Zero. Did you notice that Mando calls Zero it?
Yes, I did.
Whereas Ran calls Zero he. Within the same conversation, they're using different pronouns.
Yeah.
Which just is another example of Mando's disdain for droids. He just cannot with droids.
Yeah. People seem to do it to Grogu quite a lot as well.
Yeah, I think...
It goes between it and he quite a lot.
Yeah, they just don't know what to make of him.
Yeah.
I think like there's a bit, as we'll get into this argument that they're kind of having, or the kind of confrontation.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so yeah, as you were saying, they're like the helmet thing, which I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. They're all kind of bullying him and you're not quite sure which way it's going to go.
And they're bickering among each other as well as they're ribbing him, but also on the edge of fighting each other. I mean, Mayfeld seems the most grounded of all of them. But like, and that isn't saying anything because he is awful as well.
Yeah.
But Xi'an is like absolutely winding him up.
Yeah.
She's obviously got history with him.
Yeah.
And Berg just wants to intimidate him.
Cause chaos.
Yeah. He doesn't like it because Mando closes his weapons store.
Yeah. It's like no weapons for you.
But yeah, they accidentally discover Grogu.
Yeah, that's also scary.
Terrifying. Does Mando pretend he's his pet?
Yeah,
just
they
for
ask.
Quiet life?
Mayfeld just says, "Is this some sort of pet?" And Mando says, "Yes."
Yeah.
And then Mayfeld is like, "Maybe I want a pet," and like picks him up and pretends to drop him and stuff. And I'm just like, "Oh, leave him alone, put him down." And it's all quite tense. And Mando's like trying to be really nonchalant about it, but keeping a really firm eye on the situation. Yeah.
I love Mayfeld's line. This was almost a line I chose. Maybe he's a Gungan.
Yeah.
And then he impersonates a Gungan, and it's really good. It's like a great.
I did notice that. That was quite fun.
Another line I loved, Mayfeld again. I could just remember
Mayfeld's great.
lines.
He's got loads of lines. Yeah.
He says, "Did you two make that?"
Yeah.
A Twi'lek and a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Wild.
Maybe.
Zero's landing.
Oh my
I think
goodness!
we should just shout out Zero's flying.
And
he's narrating it.
Yeah. I had my note for that was I love that Zero's talking his way through all of the things because that's exactly what I do as well.
Yeah.
That's how my brain works. And it's like, do this now, and this now. It's just like,
that's exactly
no
what he's doing. Yeah. I love it.
No countdowns. No.
If it works, it works. Definitely.
He did it. He managed. I had to drive a bit like that today. It was terrifying. Then they get onto the prison ship, which is really cool looking. I love that set.
Yeah, it's a bit reminiscent of
Cell Blocks.
A New Hope, but the Blockade Runner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cross between the Blockade Runner, the white walls and everything, and the cell bay
and the cell bay
of the Death Star. It's kind of somewhere in between the two.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure was intentional.
Yeah.
Some of the droids that we see a few different types of droids, but some of them are floating ones, the ones that Berg smashes up later on.
Yeah, it looks like dustbins.
I think we saw one on Owen Lars' farm when the Jawas are lining up the droids to sell.
Oh, okay.
I think I'd need to go back and check,
Maybe.
but I'm pretty sure that's where the design comes from. I think it was in the Art of book.
Okay.
Which, side note, if you like the visuals of Star Wars and you like finding out how stuff evolved in the Star Wars galaxy, they do Art of books for most of the TV shows, and they're all incredible, like big coffee table books. They're not cheap, but visually, this is for the listeners' benefit, by the way, as well as you. Like, it's well worth investing in. If there's a series you like, go and find the Art of book. You learn so much about the background of the show, as well as just being blown away by all the design and all the different people sharing their stories of like their contributions.
Designing stuff.
Amazing. Loads of Easter egg stuff. It's really good.
Excellent. We meet a mouse droid.
Yeah, it's just a little mousey.
I did have what is the purpose of a mouse droid?
I think they take messages, like, because obviously, Star Wars technology hasn't evolved to the point where you can like wirelessly send messages from one partnership to another.
Right.
I've seen them used definitely in role-playing games, but I'm sure I've seen it used somewhere in the animated shows. We'll track it.
Okay.
When we do Clone Wars, when we do Rebels, we'll look out, because there's mouse droids all over it. And they all, I am getting a bit tired of, because they all do that.
They all do that,
like, although, as I think I mentioned it in the Last Jedi breakdown, BB-8 does a comedy version of it when they put the laundry bin over his head.
Yeah.
If I didn't bring it up, I meant to, because I love that.
I think you did bring it up,
Did you spot the Ardenian, which is from Solo, the character Rio with 4 arms?
Yes. Yeah.
There's one of his species in one of the cells.
In one of the cells.
Nice.
That's all like really, that again, more tension, but like them walking through the cells and all of these like
presumably criminals
in all of these cells, just like what?
Criminals as far as the New Republic goes anyway. I mean, it feels like the New Republic is in a bit of a mess still.
Yes.
It's very early days. And we can talk about that when the X-Wings turn up later. But like the whole thing feels a bit like sketchy.
What? Yeah. Very sketchy.
Because quite quickly we get to the bridge where there's this human that they didn't expect to be there. I think that's my interpretation of it.
Well, Mando is just like, you said there wasn't any people.
Yeah. Did they know? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, Easter egg, Matt Lanter plays him. He's the guy that voices Anakin Skywalker in the Clone Wars.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's so lush that he got to have a part. Because, I mean, obviously, he and the other actors who play, all the characters in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Like Ashley Eckstein. And, they're sort of playing all these beloved, hugely, developed characters. Some of them obviously playing characters we know from other actors playing them, like Hayden or whatever. But it's so lush when we get to see them in live action. We really want to see Ashley in live action at some point. I'm kind of gutted that she isn't playing Ahsoka in live action. I get it. And like Rosario Dawson is phenomenal as Ahsoka. Like, I'm not going to take anything away from her, but I can't help feeling I would have liked.
Okay.
Well, equally with some of the Rebels characters, like they've recast them in live action, which I kind of get it, but
also why?
It's just a bit hard. Yeah, when those poor people have been playing those characters
for so long,
years and years and years.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just nice to see him on screen.
Yeah.
And more 70s looking controls.
Yes.
Is this what you were talking about?
This is what I was talking about with the like, he gets the little thingy out that sent the distress beacon, and I'm like, that is the most like 70s tech I've ever seen. What like is going on?
The very first remote control you could get for something in your house. I'm sure it's like intentional. Again, I think it possibly speaks to the fact that the New Republic are scrabbling to build a government, like a galactic government. True. They've inherited what the Empire left behind, and there's a lot about this in the books, and the kind of aftermath, the aftermath trilogy. I haven't mentioned that today.
No, you haven't. That's the first. Ding ding, get the bells out.
Here we go, the bingo card every week. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about how the New Republic is struggling with the idea of like reusing Empire tech, but and not wanting to, but at the same time,
but they kind of have to.
they kind of have to, or they, in this case, I think, use old tech that they were using before.
Sure.
So everything's a bit held
bit
together.
Old.
Yeah. And like he just seems to have no idea what to do in this situation.
And it all gets very tense with all of the guns pointing in all directions.
We end up with it's a combination of the Spider-Man meme with the three Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
And there's a scene in the US office in an episode called Murder, which is, I think, in itself is a reference to the Spider-Man scene where they do a gun standoff with four of them in a similar way. And it's just like, the tension. The tension at this point, because we have got this time pressure, which we've already got that because they've already given themselves like 20-minute turnaround or something before they leave the ship. But then Zero's giving them like, oh, he's pressed the button.
He's pressed the button, therefore.
They're coming.
Yeah.
You now have 5 minutes. It's like always upping the ante.
He says, you have 20 minutes. And Xian goes, we need 5. Just walks out.
Love it. Okay, so my line that I chose at the beginning of the episode, crazy tweak happens here, which is a version of our tracking of things having two names. Now, I know Twi'lek and Tweak. It's just a shortened version of Twi'lek. But I love that they did that they come up with the fact that some people call them Tweaks, because I don't think I've heard anybody call a Twi'lek that before.
Okay.
To actually shorten it and cut out some of the letters, which the fact that it's got an apostrophe in it already suggests there's some missing letters that we've dropped over
somewhere.
the years. I don't know what the original word would have been. But yeah, I love that. That tiny, it's such a tiny little detail.
Such a tiny detail.
Script.
Love it.
And Bill Burr just does it so naturally, as though that's, of course, what he calls a Twi'lek.
Yeah. My note then was, we've got more evil Twi'leks because we meet Quinn.
Oh, yeah, Quinn. Yeah. Oh, he's awful.
He's
awful
horrible.
Twi'lek. He's just the most... He just doesn't care about his sister.
No.
Like, he's so two-faced.
They have a little moment and then that's it.
Yeah. I mean, he locks Mando...
Straight in the cell.
Well, they all do, collectively
Switcheroo.
do, which is awful, but although obviously that's not going to keep him in there for very long.
No.
And of course, once he gets out, Mando does that. I don't know if he does it intentionally, that move of like separating them into two groups with the doors. It's like the opposite of Rey.
Yes.
Cutting off the Rathtar's tentacle.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of timing.
He separates them all out.
Because he's got the screens there, hasn't he? He's like in the control room again.
He's
got multiple screens.
You
like
can
Rey
see what he's doing. At that point, I did write, yes, bitches, 4 versus 1. I like these odds.
Yeah.
We're back to this. Yes.
The tension then, like because he then puts the red lighting on and the white strobe. I don't know if he put that on intentionally or
what's he doing?
Whether that's just the ship auto doing that, but it makes it even more tense. It's classic.
It makes it so tense. It's classic tension building, but also the score is incredible at that point. It's just like,
oh yeah.
It's so synthy and so lush. I was just like, this is great.
We get a couple of comedy like breaks. Zero saying, "It seems comms are no longer functioning.
Yes.
Therefore, you cannot hear me."
Yeah. Yeah. But then he starts hunting Grogu.
Yes. Yeah. It's like this cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Starts on board the Razor Crest, which is so tense.
Yeah. So then we're just cutting between two tense things.
Yeah. Mayfeld says something about nice family. When Quinn's just like, oh,
Quinn's
yeah, whatever,
like, leave her. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they all split up into individuals. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're on a ship with a Mandalorian on the loose.
Yeah.
Who's angry.
I'm trying to,
you just tried to lock him up and you know he's broken out.
Yeah.
You're going to go off on your own?
Yeah, that was stupid.
You've seen him take out those droids earlier on. Like,
yeah.
Which I can't believe we glossed past that scene, by the way. But anyway.
There's so much going on. So much going on.
Sadly, the whistling birds don't work on Berg.
Yes, I did. That was a note. Wait, was that whistling birds on Berg? Yes.
I think it was.
But I thought, because I was thinking, like, did they not work on him because it looked like Berg was the one who smashed into them?
Oh.
So then, like, Mando wasn't really in control of them because it was more Berg smashing him.
Interesting.
That set them off.
I'll have to watch that again.
Yeah, because that's what I thought had happened.
I thought they were heat-seeking sort of things.
Yeah,
something.
Because Mando didn't actually control them and they all went off in different directions when his wrist got smashed.
The wrist, he does the fist clenching thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Need to revisit this because it was a bit unexplained. I didn't quite get it.
I thought it was an accident smash in.
Yeah.
And just explosions happened.
He does attempt a Rancor style kill.
Yes.
Which doesn't quite hurt. But then the side doors come in and it's like, well,
that'll do.
Although as we find out, it's not.
He's actually fine. Yeah. I did write that's a really gruesome way to go if that's how he went.
Yeah.
So grim.
You think you've escaped one way and then the other blast doors close on you.
Yeah.
It was inevitable at some point. We've been teased by blast doors since the original movie.
Yeah.
With the sort of like, aperturing doors isn't the word. Not sure.
It'll do.
Mando does a Batman move on Mayfeld.
Yes.
We get the classic, like, we can't see him. And then suddenly he's there.
Yeah.
Right behind him.
I loved that. I was like, yeah,
That's
sure.
so good.
Give me all of that. It's great.
I think with the red lighting and the strobes going off, that's what you need.
Classic.
Grogu thought he had blasted Zero.
Yes.
And Grogu's like, looks at his hand
He looks at his own hand, he's like, what's happening? Before that, we've got a whole little Xi'an fight as well with Mando.
Oh my gosh, I'd forgotten that. Yeah, the knife fight.
They have a knife fight and she's lobbing things at him.
Yeah.
And they leave it quite ambiguous until the epilogue.
Yeah, it's quite clever on the rewatch how you notice that all the deaths are inconclusive.
Yeah.
Or not even seen.
Yeah, you don't see them. You don't see any of them die.
I like that.
Yeah, but then Grogu's little what? My note was, what would have Grogu done if Mando hadn't shot him first?
Well, he would have probably blasted Zero across the whatever that space is, cargo bay, I guess it is. He would have done something.
And then I just wrote classic tracker switcheroo. So many switcheroos we've had.
Yeah.
The maximum amount of switcheroos you're allowed in any heist.
Yeah, you have to have at least a certain number.
Yeah.
We can't finish without talking about Trapper Wolf and the other two X-Wing pilots, who are three directors, Dave Filoni, Rick Famuyiwa, and Deborah Chow.
Nice.
Who have directed
the episodes,
several of the last few Mandalorian episodes, and they gave themselves cameos. and Filoni is the only one with a name, as far as we know, which is Trapper Wolf. And Filoni is known to be obsessed with wolves, as we'll discover when we watch Rebels.
Nice. I nearly picked it as well. I told you that was a bad idea. Was gonna be.
Yeah. Great
Such
line.
A good line. Driving away as everything's blowing up.
Lush. I love these two episodes. So much going on.
Good.
They sort of seem simple on the surface, but when you actually get into them,
there's
so much going on.
I think so far, out of the ones that we've covered, The Prisoner might be my favourite one. Just because of the cameos and the nutsness of it all.
Great characters.
So good.
It's a really well directed heist. It's Prison Break, classic, but Star Wars. It's it's very popular, I think, among the fans for all of those reasons. It's a bit of a glimpse into the New Republic as well that we haven't had much of. It's our first seeing New Republic X-Wing scouts, out there in the Outer Rim checking up what's going on, and a prison ship with a New Republic guard on. It sort of pulls us back into
what's going on,
sort of bigger galaxy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway.
Don't forget to follow us on all the platforms. You can come on Instagram and Facebook, Sisters of the Force Pod, or YouTube or Blue Sky at Sisters of the Force. If you're still listening, I've got to do a big shout out to Rick from Jam Transmissions, who has been chatting to me a bit on Blue Sky and has been resharing our posts on Blue Sky. And I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. When someone, who's like podcast royalty, in my opinion, is talking about your podcast on his podcast, because he gave us a little mention as well in his last episode.
And it shocked you so much I got a little string of swear words. It was great.
I was blown away. It made my week.
Branwen doesn't swear that often.
You don't hear me on my own in the studio when things aren't working.
Oh no, I do actually sometimes. That's a good point.
But yeah, massive shout, Rick. Go listen to Jam Transmissions. It's such a great podcast. They do brilliant book reviews, but they just do general Star Wars news, and they get into some really interesting topics. Really amazing stuff. Yeah.
And while you're at it, give us a review.
Write us a review, especially on Apple or Spotify. If you're on those two especially, it takes you 2 seconds. All you just got to do is say, Sisters of the Force is the best Star Wars podcast. Something like that.
Something like that.
Make it your own.
We won't write it for you. Are we back next week with another guest?
Well, we're hopefully back with another guest next week. We're scheduled in. All being well, we've got another guest who I'm really excited about. A very, very good friend of both of ours, really. I can't wait to talk about Star Wars with him. Dun, dun, dun. And yeah, we're going to be talking about the final 2 episodes of Mando Season 1. It's a big story wrap-up. I love it. I can't wait.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.